Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. Play a couple videos and get a couple scriptures. Without further ado,
I'm beginning to think that everything we've ever been taught was a lie. Like, everything. The more I look into religion, politics, history, everything that we have been taught, when you really scrutinize it, it's not true. Let me give you an example last night that kind of put it into perspective for me. I accidentally stumbled upon a documentary called The Dancing Boys of Afghanistan, and I do not recommend you watch it. But it is about this tradition in Afghanistan where young boys are taken and groomed and sold and everything that you can imagine. But what is interesting is, under the Taliban rule, that was outlawed. The Taliban enforced consequences if people were engaging in that. The Taliban protected those boys, but then we went in and messed up Afghanistan, and guess what has come back with a vengeance? The practice of the dancing boys. Now, I'm not saying the Taliban is good. That's not what I'm saying, but I was taught to equate Taliban with pure evil, and at least in one scenario, they did far more to protect young, vulnerable children than what is happening now that the United States went in and overthrew them. Is everything a lie? Because
1865. When was
So after that, they started doing the infamous chain gangs, so debt bondage or something was called. South started, they book you on vagrancy for walking around with less than like $7, shit like that. And then and then you couldn't afford your fee, right? And then, Your Honor, I run a small plantation, and this man could work off his debts in my plantation, right? Okay. A debt peonage, it's called. You're a debt peon. That's better than a slave, right? Anyway.
indentured servants? That's the next
It
one.
was called debt peonage.
Yeah.
So then you had both black and white people. The way Cecil Rhodes had in his concentration camps in South Africa, you had a real multicultural plantation system after that. The only reason it stopped, this insane thing stopped, was because one white kid who was like, I don't know, touring with fish. I don't know, one of them rich kids who's like on tour in the country, he gets grabbed up in horse shit and dies while trying to escape or something from it, and it'll create a real outrage. And the defense by the scumbag who ran the plantation was, no, we weren't doing debt peonage, we were just doing slavery.
No.
Well, there's an amendment that says I can do that. He's committed a crime. He's property. Their defense was, no, it's not debt peonage. It's just slavery. And the only reason we stopped this practice was because Japan, after Pearl Harbor, was saying America's still slavery. So the newspaper headlines at times like, finally, we can stop giving Japan Putin talking points.
so yeah, those are the videos, and this first one was wild, man.
I'm
You know,
beginning to think that every
so the scriptures is this. This is Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And you see the ones that's bringing up these things are Edomites. You know, because they are shocked at their own history when they actually find out the truth of their own people. Because a lot of Edomites wonder why they're hated around the globe. You know, they got this Edomite chant that they made up, white man fight back. From what? Your own history? From the truth? Because your own people is bringing it out now. Well, they've been bringing it out. And this is just a couple videos, which is crazy. You know, she's talking about this Afghan map ring, basically, where the Taliban stopped it, but U.S. came in and started it back up. You know, and they shocked about Epstein Island. This is what your people's culture is, man. You Edomites. This is John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they, the Israelites, might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Yahushua came for the Israelites. And when Yahushua come back, the world is going to be put back in order, and the other nations are going to be at peace with it. They're going to be cool with it. And after their 1,000 years of slavery is up, they're going to be straight. I mean, there's going to be some fuck-ups because we going to be the rulers and we going to have to judge their fuck-ups. However, after that 1,000 years of slavery, their punishment for going off, they're going to be straight. And guess who going to have to go as a nation? The Edomites, man. They're going to have to go as a whole nation. Because we already know they're going to try some shit. And then the other devil that's in this video, in this group of videos, what did he say? Hey, he basically brought out that there was still slavery during Pearl Harbor. During Pearl Harbor. And to stop the Japanese from saying America still practiced slavery, they stopped it. So the Japanese couldn't say it. Even though in a whole court case, that's what the Edomites' defense was. Letting you know they knew what they were doing. That's Esau for you, man. You better take a good look at these devils, man. And know who your enemy is. This is Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. They never trust thine enemy. This is what the scriptures is telling you. Never trust them. Yeah, you Jakes, you plantation Christians, hey, you'll fight tooth and nail for these devils, man. You fight tooth and nail for them, and you don't even worry about your own people. That's all right, though. You're going to die right along with them, man. That's going to be your future. You know, the wicked shall not be unpunished. And these devils, these people that look like him and look like her,
I'm beginning to think
they're gonna be punished. But yeah, I wanted to play those two videos because, hey, Esau is treacherous, man. These devils, these demons, man, they something else. And they not gonna stop. That's why they deserve and need to be put in chains, because they do not supposed to be ruling this world at all. And that's all I have. Till next time, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work of truth, sincerity. Till next time, Shalom.